Question 2. Hector's height is measured as 1.88 metres, correct to 2 decimal places. Between what two measurements would his actual height lie? When you take a measurement, such as somebody's height, the measurement that you take is never 100% accurate. It is only as accurate as the measuring tool that you have, so a ruler. And in this particular case, the ruler is as accurate to 100th of a metre. Right? So we've got 1.88 metres is 100th of a metre. So we often will look at it and say, well, what is the limits of our accuracy? Right? And this is actually from the preliminary content. And we'll say, well, we've measured it as 1.88 metres, but actually the measurement could lie between two measurements. And what would those two measurements be? So if this is what we measured, what would be the two measurements, the lower bound and the upper bound, that would, that we could confidently say that Hector's height fits between? So the upper bound, we take the measurement and we add something called the absolute error. And the lower bound, we take our measurement and we subtract something called the absolute error. And the absolute error is actually a half of the precision. Now, the precision is what I spoke to you or just mentioned just before. I said that it is actually measured to the nearest 100th of a metre. So this is the precision that we've got. So this formulas, or these three formulas, you get on your formula sheet, and we just need to apply it. So we need to say our absolute error is a half of our precision, the lowest place value that we have, and it's measured to the nearest 100th of a metre. And when we take half of 100th of a metre, we get 0.005 metres. And we need to add that to our measurement to work out the upper bound, and then we need to subtract it to our measurement to work out the lower bound. And so the answer that you're looking for is B. Now, with respect to the first option, A, if you got this one, it was probably because you forgot to halve the 0.01. And so you added and subtracted 0.01 to your measurement. And if you got D, it's possible that you took this number here and you actually said, well, 0.001, and then you added and subtracted. I'm not sure how you might have got C if you got C, probably guessing.